Hey everyone, it's Son of Beast here as the NBA playoffs are about to continue here in the first and second round. Is the next stop to be here for the next matchups in the bracket. The conference semifinals is in between the Western Conference and the Eastern Conference. Final four teams will be heading into the conference finals of the championship game before heading into the finals. Now, let's get started. Me and Me phone standing by for the pregame show. It's coming up next. Hello everyone, we're back for another NBA playoffs of the second round of the conference semifinals. This time, we are about to be setting you down to Mile High as the Clippers are facing against the Denver Nuggets, the number one seed team in the league standing of the Western Conference. This is going to be an amazing matchup as we're about to be seeing this next part of the game. For the key matchups, we have an in-between arrangement of the two. We start off with the Clipper side, Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Kawhi Leonard Claw, Marcus Morris Sr., and Ivica Zubac. On the other side, we have is Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon, and Nikola the Joker Jokic. And now, it's time to send you down. As right now, standing by will be Kevin Harlan and a crew. David Aldridge will be also here on the sideline here too, so that'll be the next game on its way. Let's get started. Enjoy your first game of the Western Conference matchup here at Mile High. And we'll be back with you with the halftime show and the postgame show. Alright, let's have a look at your top plays this game. As we start the game, let's have a look and see what we have. Prepare yourself to find who had the best to make the best one of the motion.
You guessed it. It's time for your State Farm top assists. Pass me some plays.
Alright, so here's where we start off here. The first one we have is the gamer CJ. Here's where he goes with the layup. He was going to try to give it off, and he bounce passes and goes with a dunk. They're right in the board, and he goes inside the paint. Give it up from here. In you go. Letter B. Right now, as this one goes with Real DB13 has done this. He goes up an alley-oop and two in a row, multiple directions. I had not seen how this one turns out. What a great job he does. I like that one. Letter C. We have his Ken Littlejohn, number 14, attempt to steal it. And now watch here. He goes right to over the player in the middle. And the other side of it does turn out to be getting a dunk. And your letter D, ending with one of the best plays here. This one, Miami Mars. He goes with this way. Oh, wow. That is like, I like that one. You think so? I like the B one. I would have to do it this way, so I would get that one a good shot. So which one do you think who had the best highlights of the assist in the game? Leave your votes down on 2K Wow Moment. And leave your thoughts here with your post and see how well you did. That's right. Choose any time you like. And you are on to Mile High in Denver, Colorado. Let's get started.
The Mile High city of Denver, Colorado. The site for the Clippers. Shooting and defense will be on display. The wing pair of Kawhi Leonard and Paul George put their team on their backs. They prepare to get started against the Nuggets. Clippers, Nuggets, coming up next. And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Bear. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sideline. TA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to overcome, but his work ethic has always been a constant. He said, I was very disciplined growing up. If I didn't want to run hills, I ran hills. I did it with love, and I did it with passion. It wasn't work for me. Kevin, it's that mentality that still serves him well.
Absolutely, David. Thanks. And with these teams, Brett, we have a couple of the deepest rosters in the
Key
league.
matchups
Not
in
many
between
coaches
Russell
can go
Westbrook and
as far
Jamal
down
Murray.
the bench as these two.
Well, a major advantage if you have multiple guys that you have tremendous confidence in to go out there and be switchable.
Because Zubac and Jokic are the starting group
offense.
in the center of the
It's a
key
luxury for a
matchups.
lot of coaches to be able to adapt that way.
Here are the five for the Clippers. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Westbrook and point guard. And for Denver, Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guards. And it's Porter at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Murray. Pass to Gordon. And foul.
I like Clippers foul. So Marcus Morris Sr. His first personal foul, first team foul.
Continues to work on the J.
At the line for Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon
Aaron Gordon that stands
taking
out.
2 shots.
Athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
And the first one at the line is good. We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest, like you. And there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Gordon hits both of them.
Aaron Gordon is a guy that you really value on both ends of the floor. He's capable of scoring, he'll attack the rim, he's shown that
Marcus Morris Sr.
on the defensive end, him being long and switchable, that helps out. So the more and more guys get used to his versatility, the more he's going to shine.
Here is Porter after the Clippers pick up 2. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Murray the pass to Porter.
Michael Porter Jr. Jamal Murray with the
Murray
assist.
was one of those there.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
Now, here's Zubac. Outside, George. Outside, Westbrook. 5 on the clock. Good for the
Russell
Pistons.
Westbrook.
1 for 1 with that shot.
Russell, tenacious and also flexible as an athlete. He absorbs that kind of contact and completes the move.
Murray left side. Paul George with the steal. Outside Westbrook. Back to George. Oh, Morris in position. And the layup is
Marcus
good.
Morris Sr.
Different looks that Morris can give you inside, outside, and in transition.
Part of the lean years in Los Angeles, I was there, unfortunately. It's incredible to see that this franchise has become a better winning percentage team than the Lakers in the past 10.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Paul George able to get his shot to go. It's
Nikola Jokic.
Big man to stay focused with the shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
Murray against Westbrook. And it's a
Defensive swing ball. Nikola Jokic.
Clippers turnaround. Did you see that coming?
I mean, not
On the line for the Clippers. Kawhi Leonard. On the line for 1.
outside factors that have gotten the Clippers to this point, but with the ownership and the enthusiasm behind what the owner brings to the table and wanting to make this team viable, they're in position to make some great noise as they find their health. So healthy for the league to have 2 teams in LA that can be this good.
Free throw drops for Leonard. Amazing the way Kawhi Leonard has evolved throughout his career.
Well, in the early part of his career playing in San Antonio, defense was his calling card. You could even argue that his offense has gotten better than his defense, which is simply remarkable. One of the top all-around players in the NBA.
And again, no good by the Clippers. As Jordan with the ball, he brings it up toward the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. Caldwell Pope against George. Caldwell Pope gets the corner for 3. Murray. It's rebounded by Leonard. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And here's George for 3. Denver grabs the miss. In this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass to Gordon. To the paint. And
Nikola Jokic! Aaron Gordon with the assist.
Solid at sensing when someone's open.
And stolen by Murray. Stolen by Westbrook. George hacks a 2-pointer. Kept alive. Morris. Down it goes.
Longest for a senior.
As many tries. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. They're looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition.
Michael Porter Jr.
He's got to keep improving this aspect of his game, but when Porter's dribbling...
Timeout. Los Angeles Clippers.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here.
There's so much about Nikola Jokic that is special. For a 5-man, it doesn't really matter any position, but his ability to crank out those triple doubles might just take the cake.
Hey folks, light bulb here. As right now, this one's turning to be here. Mike Malone is the head coach for the Denver Nuggets. He has never seen how they were playing like that. And the first time ever playing with the LA Clippers here in the front of a postseason here on the 2K Sports. This was happened to be one of the best plays that they were able to take him from here. And Tyrone Lue is on the other side of it for the LA Clippers. They really are trying to keep him concentrated out there from each team at the same time. They've never seen it how well they are going through and what they are getting things done right in place. This is what the team usually does, and this is what we do here for everyone. Not everyone's getting a lot of the personalization with the foul call. They've got to keep it in the stripes. We have a lot of work to do, team. Let's get it hard, let's get it done. Every team has got to make another successful to keep them over with. Now back to Kevin Harlan.
So Denver ends up going with a whole
New substitution for the LA Clippers, Nicholas Batum and Robert Covington.
Plumlee finds foul. Here's Highland, covered by Smith. Pass to
2 minutes remaining in the first period. 2 minutes. Garrett's man. This one.
Could continue to go back
They go.
the entire way.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They trail by 1. A minute 42 left in the first. Brown, the pass to Bryant. Not going to go that time. So the Clippers will take it the other way. It's Powell on the wing. Batum wide open. He fires.
Nicholas Batum for 3.
Number 2, pretty consistent from the three-point line. Defenses cannot afford to give him that kind of slack.
And there's the pass to Najee. Brown outside. Takes a 3. Rebound by the Clippers.
You can see he wanted to get it back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
And the shot.
Nicholas Batum.
Batum's got 5 now.
Assist from
Shrugging off contact.
Brian Highland.
The Nuggets trail by 6. Hold to run. Bryant's shot is off.
Defense as tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Pass to Powell. Shoots the 3. It's up and it's off the mark. He's over 1. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he makes that one.
Norman Powell.
A little teardrop action that time. time.
Denver's gone 0-2 from DP.
Clippers foul. Number 33, Nicholas Batum. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for Denver, CJ Anachi. Team 2 shots.
First one falls for it. And the Clippers making a switch here.
Big substitution for the LA Clippers. Number 10, Eric Gordon.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Clippers leading by 6. Powell in the high post. He's against Green. Now here's Powell. And it's Norman Powell.
Offensive foul on Norman Powell. His first personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court. Reggie Jackson.
There's Green with the 3. And he was able to put up.
That's the end of the first quarter of the period. Denver Nuggets 12. And Los Angeles Clippers 18.
Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll return shortly. We played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
They couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
You know, Ray, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out hustling your team at times. You'll see it.
Robert Covington.
They kind of checked out mentally, and I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
So for the Clippers right now, on court spots are the deadly George and Leonard. Russell Westbrook out there Gordon, and it's coming.
Aaron Gordon. Nikola Jokic with the assist.
Ball down low. It's hard to stop.
Down low, here's Leonard.
Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Jokic. Gordon finds Jokic. Shoots over Covington.
Nikola Jokic. Reggie Jackson with the
Third
assist.
bucket of the night. Outside Westbrook. Pass it to George. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Covington with it. Already down by Jackson.
Jump ball.
Here's the signals. They jump ball here. Denver with the ball. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. 6-point game. Porter looking it over. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 6 to shoot. Back to Porter. Caldwell Pope outside. And for the rebound, Jokic kicks to Caldwell Pope. There's Porter with the 3. They get it back. And the
Aaron Gordon.
He's got 4 points now from Porter.
Aaron Gordon. Great hustle that time.
Defense.
Passes to Gordon.
Defense.
Outside Westbrook. Now the pass to George. Covington trying to break free. The shot by George, no good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Jackson after the missed three from Contavious Caldwell Pope. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here.
Struck off violation. LA Clippers ball. This substitution for the LA Clippers. Walker's for a senior. And they make it 2 bucks. New substitution for the Denver Nuggets. Number 27, Jamal Murray.
With a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Westbrook passes to Zubac. Leonard on the wing. Releases. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Nuggets trail by 4. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Frank.
Out of bounds. LA Clippers ball.
I say it's mental, but I can tell you from experience, Kevin.
Substitution for the court.
You got to get past that
Donovan's man.
before you can get back into the endurance part of your condition.
And the Nuggets making a
And
change.
for the Denver Nuggets.
Smith is checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. And
Isaiah Smith.
Clippers leading by 4. Outside, George. Lost a man. Off the mark and the drop continues.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Smith.
Isaiah Smith.
Instincts there for Kevin.
Aaron Gordon with the assist.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 5 in the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Keeps it to left. Here's Mann, covered by Smith. Puts it up from 15.
Here it's Mann.
And the Clippers lead by 4.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here is Smith.
Isaiah Smith.
Smith's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defense.
Timeout Clippers.
And the Clippers call time here.
The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports of the second round is brought to you by your local Kia dealers. The moment that inspires. Ruffles, the official chip of the NBA. And by American Express. Don't live life without it. Nearing down the end of the first half of the period, the score right now is a 24-22. It's a little battle in between the mountain region and the Pacific region of the team. It's very not complicated to find out which ones are going to be the highest. And most of all, might be turning out the 5th seed could be impossible to be enough to beat the scores right out of anybody else. But as being said right at this moment, they really are turning out to be just very that tough, and you always know it. For those of you who are already joining in this game, I'd like to welcome you all to make it to the next part of the Clippers and the Denver and Mile High. Now let's get back to Kevin Harlan and the crew.
Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Porter. And it's Brown in for Smith. And so here are the Clippers. Plumlee finds Powell. Here's Mann.
2 minutes remaining in the first half of the period. 2 minutes.
By Green. Morris, no good. Brown, the pass to Green. Over Morris. Can't tie it up as that one's no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that should be taken.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Now, here is Morris. 6 points for him. From 10 feet out. Just 5 on the clock. The Clippers need to get off a shot. A wide open look for Plumlee. And the Clippers miss again. Here's Gordon.
Jamal Murray with the assist.
And now another look at that great drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
He's been a huge factor in this game and drives like that
Gordon. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. And here is Bryant. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Murray, the pass to Bryant. It's up a three. Murray, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for Los Angeles. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From 13, Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Brown.
Bruce Brown! Aaron Gordon with the assist. And that's the end of the first half of the period. Denver Nuggets 26 and LA Clippers 24.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nuggets lead by 2. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Coach Malone. Mike, with that slow start, what did you like about how your team managed to stay in the game?
We're not making shots. We got to impact the game in other ways. So I thought our defense was terrific. Now we just got to find a way to make some open looks, get to the basket, and keep that defense on our level.
Well, Coach, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
After this, it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello everyone, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show with me and Son of Beast. Close game in this one first half. Let's have a look. Here we have it going on between Nicholas Batum and their team. The Clippers are trailing by 2. This is a close matchup in between the Pacific and the Mountain. Let's have your take, Son of Beast. The Clippers, what is your take on this key? They really are turning out to be very that hard. But the 5th seed team might be rolling up with the underdog team and might be finding their way if they can try to take them over. Now with your take, Denver Nuggets, for me, folks. And this was very tough. Everybody was going all over it. But might have to go with another different look. We might have to see what they're going to do here. And that's about wrap things up here for the halftime show. Time to send you back to Kevin Allen along with the 2K Sports crew. See you all for the post-game show.
In the first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. A fantastic game from Aaron Gordon in this one.
In those first 2 quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively. But he's going to keep going at it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Murray and Caldwell Pope, the guard. And it's Jokic into the basket. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Now Murray. Paul George missing from long range. To the middle. Here's Caldwell.
Contagious Caldwell Pope. Nikola Jokic with the assist.
Center, but high basketball IQ from Jokic might be his greatest strength.
Passes it to George. Jacks up a 3.
Paul George
That time for
with 3.
George has got himself on the board with 3 there. Caldwell Pope pushes to Gordon. On the way.
Aaron Gordon. Contagious Caldwell Pope with the assist.
Good job, Aaron Gordon. Just such a force in the lane.
Westbrook gets to Leonard. George against Caldwell Pope. Outside, George over Caldwell Pope. The shot by George, no good.
Well, that mid-range game usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Murray for 3.
Jamal Murray for 3.
Pulling up the 6 now for the Nuggets.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that shot.
Pass to George. Pulls up from the corner. George missing again. The Nuggets lead by 6. Murray outside. The pass to Gordon. The kick out to Gordon. the pass to Gordon. It's not going to go for him. Excellent D there from Jordan. Here's Westbrook. Rebound by the Nuggets. Gordon's got 4 rebounds in this game. George against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gordon. Here's Jokic. And
Clippers foul. Number 40, Mika Zubac. His first personal foul. First team foul. On the line for the Denver Nuggets. Nikola Jokic. Taking 2 shots.
free throw. Good.
New substitution for the Denver Nuggets. Number 22, Harry Nagy.
And the Nuggets with some changes. Zeke Nagy, he's checked in for Gordon. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for
And number 7,
And the switch here
Reggie
for
Jackson.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Morris. And Jokic drops them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now here's Westbrook. Out left to the wing. Got a piece of it. And wrestling for it there.
Grand jump ball.
Oh, and a jump ball. And here are the Nuggets now. And the shot is
Mark
taken
Paul
down
George.
now to just
This
six.
grab.
Basket from
Kawhi
Paul
Leonard.
George.
And there's the strength of Paul George just powering through and takes on the contact.
Now here's Jackson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. This is a Tenaji. Here's Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. Tries again.
Contavious Caldwell Pope.
And the Nuggets lead.
Nikola Jokic with the assist.
Into the middle, Caldwell Pope, not just a perimeter threat. Young fella can elevate.
And that was another look at the fantastic mobile one drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
George, no good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Denver. The pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Nagy. He's covered by Leonard. The kick out to Porter. Pocket 6. Jokic trying to free himself up.
Michael Porter Jr.
6 points for Michael Porter.
Porter showing just great body control.
Timeout Clippers.
Keeps his eyes on the rim. That helps him score and finish.
And the Clippers call time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink. Especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to happen.
We still have some tickets left here for you in Anime Insanity and the BFDI experience. If you would like to go check this out and go see the show, how it all comes with your favorite creators, go ahead and visit the website. It's at animeinsanity.com/tickets to get yours today. And right now, as we're being said, the NHL 24 their cast selections for the next season, for the next matchup, is now online. So it's now casting for next team for next season, in season 3. To keep your eyes tuned. If you would like to see one of the matchups, leave a comment box below. It'll be happening here on social media and of course on YouTube on a community guideline. So that'll be on its way to keep your eyes on it. Back to you, Kevin.
In for you. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Bruce Brown in for Contavious Caldwell Pope. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Plumlee is checked in for Zubac. Norman Powell comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Gordon's checked in for George. And subbed in for Russell
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter period. 2 minutes.
They're on a 13-5 run here. Over in the corner, Green. Jackson passes. That one's not going to go. Gordon with the defensive effort. Clippers trail by 10.
Defense! Eric Gordon.
But when Eric Gordon's able to find space and dribble that way, the defense has a hard time and is helpless to stop him.
Jackson passes to Bryant. Over in the corner, Brown. 3 off the mark. Clippers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Here's May, guarded by Jackson. And there's the basket.
Margie Mitzman.
For a 3-point play. Going
Never foul number 7, Reggie Jackson. His first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Terrence Mann. At the line, 1.
Playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists.
He's a substitution for the LA Clippers. Number 34, Robert
If
Covington.
you add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys, they're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
1:10 left here in the third quarter. On the wing, Green. Outside Jackson. Back to Green. And that
Clippers foul. Number 44, Roman Powell. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
And the length of Green is
At the line for Denver Nuggets, Thomas Brink.
which often results in
The line for 2.
The Nuggets shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Los Angeles making a switch.
Mission substitution for the LA Clippers. Number 5, Darren Highland. It's Jeff Green. Sorry about that.
And so it makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 7. Powell with it. And he
Trevor
gets
Powell, number 22, guys, easy. This personal. Second team foul. On the line for Los Angeles. Norman Powell. Shooting 2 shots.
And I think really helps him because he can match up with smaller guards, he can get underneath bigger wings, and that defense really allows him to stay on the floor to complement the other offensive players that are producing.
The free throw drops for Powell.
You can't sleep on Powell defensively. He will step up and start to pour it in.
He hits one and misses one. He's at the line. The Nuggets leading by 6. To the inside. Green.
Jeff Green!
Really heads up there, play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Pass to Highland. Back to Powell. Clippers moving the ball around. Covington passes to Highland. Lays it up off the glass.
There's Highland.
And he got a good look.
Assist from Robert Covington.
Denver's gone 1-2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Green dishes to Jackson. Back to Green. Brown the pass to Najee. It's Brown on the wing. 17-foot shot on the way.
That's the end of the third quarter of the period. Denver Nuggets 33. And the LA Clippers 37.
We come back right after this.
Down to the last quarter. We will be right back with you right after this.
And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. Ivica Zubac is out there with Robert Covington, and it's Westbrook in the one. Gordon against Covington. Gordon kicks the ball right over. Denver keeping it going. A new 14.
Nikola Jokic!
Jokic was with a tremendous read. Where was that ball going to carry him off the rim? He was in the right position.
Leonard the pass to Covington. Over Gordon. Covington shatters off. It's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. Passes it to Porter.
Michael Porter Jr.
Assist by Gordon.
Aaron Gordon with the assist.
Six assists now in the game.
Defense.
Now guarded by Caldwell Pope.
Russell
2
Westbrook.
points.
And the burst from Russell Westbrook paying off that time. That's an impossible play for a primary defender to stop.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
There is no let up in this man. He is doing everything in his power to keep this game going.
Now, here's Jokic. Back to Murray. Outside Porter. Jokic finds Murray. Here's Porter. 2 free throws.
Clippers foul. Number 42. Nikola Jokic. Second personal foul. First team foul. On the line for Denver Nuggets, Michael Porter Jr. taking 2 shots.
He throw good. Porter.
And such a young,
New substitution for the LA Clippers. Number 8, August Morrissey.
Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. And Porter drops them both. Jokic, the potential break of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. They need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but
Paul George for 3.
Here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Zubac against Jokic. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Porter. Caldwell Pope right side. And a pass to Jokic. From 8. And the
Nikola Jokic!
And the Nuggets lead by 9.
That nice Jokic just stepped up, had some poise there. The shot was under.
Timeout Clippers.
Los Angeles almost timeout.
It's been such a great complimentary guard. He's there at the ball, he shoots well all over the floor. He's a 3-point threat. Certainly accepts the responsibility and the challenge defensively. It's carved out a career, and it's going to get longer.
The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports is brought to you by AT&T 5G. Fast, reliable, and secure. Mountain Dew. do. And by American Express. Don't live life without it. Tomorrow night, we will have the first start of the Stanley Cup playoffs here for the second round, as we see the Bruins and the Lightnings here on NHL 23. Following along with the next game, as we are about to be seeing another part of the game as well. On the other side, we've got the Avalanche and the Wilds here at XL Energy Center. Following along for Friday's game, as we will be seeing the Rangers and the Hurricanes, and finally the Kings and Raptors.
And now we've got some time to check in on the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard John Moon talking with his team. He told them you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the board.
Paul George.
I want to see more
Just from Marcus Morris Sr.
everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Outside corner. Caldwell Pope outside. Left side, Gordon. Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Possession.
Clippers ball. So that'll be the next game coming up here, only on 7 Beast.
Clippers trail by 7. Outside Leonard from the arc. And Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 8 now on the Nuggets. Inside. It's
Aaron Gordon. With 80, Scarwell Pope with 86.
Cleaning the glass, you name it, he's getting it done.
Here's Leonard. And
Go on, Leonard.
another bucket right there.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Now here's Porter. He kicks to Caldwell Pope. Jokic against the Bucks. Outside Porter from past the arc. The Clippers grab the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Wasted.
Go on, Leonard. For 3. Paul George. 36.
Oh, you can see it from the moment he caught the ball. Leonard looking to rise to the occasion, making the
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter period. 2 minutes. Out of bounds. Clippers ball.
Caldwell Pope.
Yes, so this is the reader for the Denver Nuggets. Clippers. Nice in public. Timeout, Denver Nuggets.
And the Clippers call time here. They're down by 4. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter.
And if you're ready for this one for the third Thursday's game, we've got a lot of heavy to take over with the inbounding. Impossible to get this thing right down towards the line. And for this layup, may not be that enough important when you go find someone else's offense this run. When you say that this is very that different, don't want to be happening. As right now, we will be seeing the next part of the game, back in game 2. That will be another game there at the Pacific Coast. That will be the Lakers and the Warriors. But first, for Thursday's game, we have is the Celtics and the Sixers back at TD Garden Arena. And Saturday, that'll be happening here with another game here. Across on the other side, we have is the Lakers and the Warriors back at Chase Center. Following along with another game is the Knicks and the Bucks. Sorry, Cavaliers and the Bucks. That'll be happening here at Fiserv.4. And along with that one here, with next week, it will be the next one here for the Nuggets and Clippers. Time for New Balance Player of the Game. Kevin?
Let's present our New Balance player of the game, Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, this percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning, he's been taking his spots. And you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well.
Go Island.
This is how you become a triple-double machine.
This is from Russell Westbrook.
You get the ball to the easy open shot.
Now Murray. At the elbow. Jokic. Kick it down to Porter. Back to Murray. 6 on the shot
Nikola Jokic. Russell Jamal Murray with D6. Defense. 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 Kawhi Leonard.
Great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at that hot take right now in this moment. Once the ball in his hands, he feels very comfortable with the shot.
Caldwell Pope against George. Murray for three.
Jamal Murray. Three.
LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter.
Defense. Defense.
George. That's all in by the Nuggets.
Well, I'm not a fan of that one, guys. If he wants to help his team cut into this deficit, he should not be attempting those kind of fouls.
Offensive foul. Also a foul. Paul George. First personal foul. Team foul.
44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And now the deciders.
Richard foul. Paul George. His second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for Denver Nuggets, Aaron Gordon. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. That's a 7-point lead.
The lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stretch go in.
No one here. Westbrook as he lets it go. Great
Mason Plumlee.
And you can feel it from the second the ball landed in Plumlee's hands that he had his eyes on the rim. Huge basket.
Personal foul.
The intentional foul.
Kawhi Leonard. His first personal foul. Fourth team foul for the Clippers. For the line for the Nuggets. Ben Davis, Caldwell Pope. The line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Yeah, much improved foul through. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line.
Last timeout for the Clippers.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So once again, as we're about to be seeing here, if you want to get your tickets down here, it's on the BFDI and Enemy Sandy on the website for the Sabian Media Center. But if you're here for the Gerald W. Lynch Theater, we only have 1 more tickets left here to make your way for the screening only. So make your selection now before they're gone, because all of our tickets are sold out. Yep, that's right, because everyone is coming down, plummeting down without a ticket to remain. But they're still available here. If you're in the LA County, you must go check this one out. Or if you might be one to fly in between here if you're in either of the state, like in San Francisco, or probably in every state in the Pacific areas. You can watch it anytime here on live stream. That'll be happening here on June 25th here on Sunday. And if you're in the New York area, you can also watch it and stream now here on your TV. Happening on July 8th on Saturday. The next part of the game, I hope you enjoy the show. Go to the website.com and you can be the next one here. Now back to Kevin Harlan. It's just going to be an amazing game to have the first win.
A 3 from Leonard. Good.
Kawhi Leonard for 3.
Trailed by just 4.
And now the go-to guy in these
Personal foul on Kawhi Leonard.
that kind of pressure in
The second personal. Their 15th foul. At the line for Denver Nuggets, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And series drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. And it's the Clippers with the ball. Here's Leonard. A shot by George, wide open.
Paul George for 3.
What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Well, your best players want to take on the burden of the
Personal foul on Paul George. His first personal foul. 16 foul.
That's the enemy in this situation.
Shooting for Denver Nuggets. Davies Scarwell Pope. Two shots.
He drops the first one. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. And both at the line. It's a 5-point lead.
I think that's a wrap. And I can tell you can't have more pressure-packed free throws.
Oh, I let her. This from Paul George.
I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find some
Personal foul. Russell Westbrook. His first personal foul. 17 foul. And a line for Jamal Murray. Jamal Murray. Line for 2 shots for Denver Nuggets.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's your end of the game. Your final score for game 1 of the playoffs. Denver Nuggets 68 and LA Clippers 64.
They make some challenges, but really help firm when they need to. Both ends, just effective in terms of coming away.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. The coach has talked about the growth of your leadership. What's gotten you to be more vocal?
I just help my teammates. I think this is not going to be the rest of the game. I just want to make them better. So I'm looking to do that.
Well, it sounds like they're listening, man. Appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
All right, Kevin, thank you. And right now, the first game has already been completed for the Clippers and the Nuggets. One that turned out to be an excellent part of the game. Close battle in the run because they were trailing by 4 for the Clippers. They couldn't make it that far, and that was all he had to pick him up from here. Yeah, I know it was very difficult, but don't let me judge this one. They're really onto a struggle tight offense run that's picked up here for most of the time. But I gotta tell you, this one here, me phone, this was a lot less successful than they have ever done it before since back then in the regular season. And without the part of it play of the Lakers and the Nuggets, there may not be anybody else that could try to keep it going again, because there might be someone else coming by. Well, as you may just already know, this could be another part of a team that might be happening for another team, as we can keep you eyes peeled on for Thursday's game. As right now, it will be the Nuggets at the same place where we had against the Clippers here, happening on Saturday. And following along with the next part of the game here on Thursday, we only have one. But, Sunday is Denver Nuggets and the Clippers. And from Thursday's game, we have is the next part of a one that we are about to be seeing the rematch of the rival team of the Sixers and the Celtics back at TD Garden Arena on Thursday. And then Saturday, we have the Knicks and Bucks. Not able to do that one in cooperative, But the Cavaliers and the Bucks ready for the matchup here in the first game of Fiserv Forum here on Saturday's primetime game. And along with the Lakers versus the Warriors. So with that one, here's how they did with the total statistics. 54% for the field goals for the Clippers along with 41 3-pointers. Then 100% free throws for the Denver Nuggets. 11 fast break points for Clippers, 38 for Denver with 6 second chance points. 23 bench points for the Los Angeles Clippers. 21 assists here for the Denver Nuggets. 7 offensive rebounds and 22 defensive rebounds for the Nuggets. 4 steals for the Clippers. No blocks made. 2 turnovers for 8 points off for the Clippers. Only 2 team fouls for Denver Nuggets. Turned out to be the least, then much. Yeah, they did a great job. They definitely did one of the best. I know they could definitely do this one. One occasion, they just say, well done for the Nuggets. They never got too many fouls ahead. And that's what you call it, a triple savior of the game. And on the other side right now, we have is the biggest lead for 10, along with 4 dunks performance for the Nuggets. And finally, the time of possession was 13:03 remaining. That was all it did, and no timeout remains for the Clippers. They only had 2 for Denver Nuggets. So that is definitely it. Hope everyone's enjoying this part of the game for the Clippers and the Nuggets. Now it's time for 3 star players of the game. First star, as we get started right from here, we got something else that was going on big. Aaron Gordon receives 14 points, 5 rebounds, 6 assists, and 1 dunk. 27 performance run was his total combination, but he did. 5 out of 6 field goals, very well done to be here. And that's what they usually say, Aaron Gordon, beat a star. That's what you all call for, and ahead. Now to number 2. Me phone, you take it from here. Thank you. The next part of the game of the second star goes to Nikola Jokic. 16 points, 10 rebounds, 4 assists, and only had 1 dunk before, 24 performance run. Very well for the field goals. The same ranking just like Aaron Gordon does, but at 6 out of 7. Turn out to be like it's almost that close. Yeah, turning out very that far can be a little bit different in between the ranging for the center. Might just do this one again. Now for me, here's my first star given out to. It goes to Kawhi Leonard, a claw. 18 points, 1 rebound, 3 assists, and 1 dunk performed. 26 performance run, 3 3-pointers made. 7 out of 9 field goal percentage is made. And that was definitely why that Kawhi Leonard keeps it from the finish and does it again. Well, as you're being said right now, thanks for watching the mile-high game of the NBA playoffs of the Nuggets and the Clippers. As right now, the final score is 68-64. Nuggets start with the win. 1-0 over the Clippers. We'll see them next time on Sunday, and that'll be the next one right underway. And as for being said right now, stay tuned. Tomorrow's game starts here with the Bolts and the Bruins at TD Garden Arena, along with the other game of the Colorado Avs and the Wilds in Minnesota. That's for tonight. For tomorrow night's doubleheader game here on EA Sports of the NHL presentation of the Stanley Cup playoffs only on Son of Beast. Make sure to subscribe to my channel. If you don't, somebody will. And for as always, peace out everyone for a while as the NBA playoffs of the conference semifinals on 2K Sports Style. See you next time, folks. Have a good night in Mile High, along with LA. And see you all again for next game on Thursday. Until we meet again, bye-bye now. See ya.
If you don't, somebody will.